What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Beach Office 365. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Would love it if you could quickly take a moment and hit the like button. It really helps this video get out to more people. You know, it's definitely been a while since I've put out a video, and when you take time off, especially with a channel like this, I get a lot less exposure. So, especially to my day one homies, hit that like button for me. Let's get this out. Y'all can see, man, like, my place looks like shit right now. Y'all really hold me accountable. Like, doing videos holds me accountable to making sure my apartment looks clean. Look at this, man. Like, sweatpants everywhere. And anyway, I didn't have time to clean up. I wanted to quickly jump on here. I really want to try and make more videos, just get a bit more consistent with it like I was doing before. No promises. Certainly got a full plate right now, but I miss getting on here and hanging with you guys. So I was taking a look at some things. So what do y'all think of this market? What do y'all think of crypto? I'll put my feet up, have a little chat. Man, it's crazy times, that's for sure. Guys, I think we're in for some more pain. I think a lot of you probably are on the same page as me, in case some of you are just waiting for the bottom of the market to come in, like in the next week or so. Or for those that think, you know, this month we'll find a bottom and then we start going up. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think December could get really ugly. I think we're close, and I think we really only have one more flush, and then we will find that bottom. We may stay down there for a little bit before we kind of start slowly heading back up. This is my opinion. And remember, folks, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. At the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you. Please do not take what I'm saying seriously. Please do not take this and make decisions on it. I got a comment the other day because I was doing some TA with the pigs token, and I can't stress this enough. Technical analysis in general is just a part of trying to determine which way a crypto could be going. There's a lot of other factors that go into it. And with DeFi products like the pigs token, I don't even, you know, TA is hard to even say that actually applies. I will say though that doing TA on pigs actually makes more sense than trying to do it on drip. There's something about the pigs token that when we look at it, you'll see that it actually is following some traditional TA. And I think that has to do a bit with, well, for one, the volatility of the token. I mean, it can go up pretty significantly. Two, there's very little sell tax. All right, the taxes on the token, there's 0 tax to buy, and there's only a 3% tax to sell. Much different than drip, right? So, you know, I believe people are taking advantage of purchasing, you know, pigs token when they see it reaching a support level and swing trading it. But if you're gonna try and swing trade pigs, first of all, swing trading is really hard. Take a look at your charts. There's like, you know, thousands of indicators that they have for free on most any standard charting platform, you know, whether it's Deck Screener or Trading View, whatever you use. There's all these indicators that apparently are there to help tell you where the price is going to go. There's thousands of them, and still people get wrecked. I have gotten wrecked. So all those thousands of indicators, what do they really do? People that are successful swing trading pigs do not follow my TA. Trust me. Okay, I've done swing trading in the past. I've made a lot of money doing it, and I've also lost a lot of money doing it. and the other thing too, you know, when you think about it, technical analysis, you can have two people, each with opposite views. One person is bullish, the other person is bearish. Each one could actually use TA, find certain technical indicators to support their position. I mean, that's just the truth. It's like, oh, I'm bearish on Bitcoin. All right, watch this. I'm going to show you all the things, all the technical analysis that proves that I'm right. Same could be said. If I was bullish on Bitcoin, guaranteed I could find something that would show why it's bullish. I still like to go over TA in some of the videos that I do. I still use it myself just to try and get like an idea of what I think could be happening. And I know a lot of you appreciate when I do this. So on that note, if we go over to Bitcoin, all right, so this is Bitcoin on the 4-hour. And as you can see, I like to pull out this technical indicators. Not a lot of people use this. It's a volume indicator, right? So the volume profile, and it doesn't like do anything that you couldn't see just from looking at the chart without it. Like, in other words, it's clear that along this channel, there's a lot of buying and selling that's been going on. Hence why we've had this long, what did it start back in June to November, right? So clearly we've been going sideways for months now. When you add this, for me, it just helps add another dynamic of recognizing that the chances of us getting back up here and breaking through this, I mean, it would need a significant newsworthy event for us to get through this, okay? We would need Elon Musk to send out some type of tweet. All right, some of the sovereign wealth funds would start getting more exposure to Bitcoin. Actually, I think really the big thing that's needed right now in the markets is regulation. Crucify me, okay? This isn't about right, wrong. I know regulation is a little taboo, and I understand. So I'm not trying to get into how regulation is the ideology of Bitcoin and regulation I think is going to need to happen if we want to see significant growth in the crypto markets, because the big money will not touch crypto until there is regulation. Legally, they actually can't touch it. So significant amount of resistance right along here. Here's another thing. So if I zoom out to the daily, this represents right here what we were just looking at. Okay, this was that big one that I said it's going to take a lot to get through this. That's where we had been trading, basically sideways. But when you pull it out to the daily, it gives you a little bit more context of where there is even more support, and that is right around this $10,000 range. Let's just do that. All right. That's why a lot of people are talking about Bitcoin going down to 10,000, and you can see that where there is a lot less in comparison is right in here. So when there's less buying and selling, there's less resistance and support. So I do think that the next move will come down here. Whether it breaks through there or not, I don't know. Now, if we pull out to the weekly, there is another trend going all the way back to before the 2017 bull run in terms of an area of support. And look at that. See where that's going? To be fair, just in case we get some more sideways action, get extended out to here. So that is a macro support line. And, assuming we kind of go a little sideways for a little bit, hang on. So assuming we go a little sideways for a bit, and then we make that, flush down. That's where it gets us potentially hitting this. And I know there's a couple people that I follow that do TA that are talking about a 9,000 Bitcoin. And if it were to go to that, I mean, that could potentially hit. Look at that right there. That's just about 9,000. And then, we have our next moonshot. So that's a very macro look. Now we come over to the pigs chart. And before I just drew this actually this morning because I was looking at something. I said we were in a descending triangle, which is typically bearish. When it becomes bullish is when it breaks this right here, which it did. And it followed the typical, what you normally would see is a break, and then it comes back and retests, and then it continues up. So, I mean, this is following TA like pretty close. If you're a swing trader, and let's just say this was a regular crypto, you would be watching this to determine if you want to put on a short position or a long position. And then what you would do is you would wait for it to either do this, right? It would break out, and then when it comes back, if it holds this support and then continues, you would enter a long position here, and then possibly exit along here. Okay, because you're really, as a swing trader, you're looking for small gains, right? Like you may look at, if anything, taking profits here and then have another profit target up here, but certainly putting stops down here. If it broke this, right? So if it had done what what a lot of times it does, and then breaks down here, you would wait for it to possibly come back up and creating this line to then become resistance. So it was support, it broke support, comes back up, If it can't break through that, then that support becomes resistance. And then once it starts moving down, then you enter your short position here. So of all the DeFi protocols that we're in, I am seeing that the PIGS token seems to follow it closer than anything else that we've done. So, and again, I think that has to do with the taxes. All right, that was my little rant. That was my little spiel. Let me know what you think of this kind of content. Again, this is just to kind of get ideas, right? Like, I like to watch people that are super bullish. I love watching those people because I do believe that crypto is, and blockchain, the blockchain technology is the future. And so I want to get excited about what is to come. I also like to really look at a lot of swing traders that do TA because, you know, they don't care bullish, bearish, they're just following TA and they're just trying to make, you know, money. And so they're able to look at things a little bit more objectively at times. They're less kind of caught into the ideals of what, you know, blockchain is and from a technical analysis perspective. But again, like I said, you know, big picture, there's fundamentals that go into this. You got Elon Musk that could send a tweet. You got more of these exchanges that could go belly up. Be careful out there. This is crazy time. Make sure you guys are not leaving money on your exchanges. Make sure you're storing your crypto in a cold wallet storage or on the animal farm. And don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.